Okay, hello, welcome back to Trigon, where we're gonna win. Obviously, I was doing just follow the quest in like the last video and stream, but if it's like FTL, you get more advantage by exploring as many things as possible, and we're not being pushed out of the sector necessarily. Like the bounty thing does increase the more things that we do, but that's probably designed to like subtly push out of the sector. But really, we should explore more and get more advantages, right? And see as much as we can do in the sector to get as many things to level up to, not be destroyed by the thing at the end. Okay. I did play one more round after the, after playing, and I got to the final boss and died on it and got destroyed by it. Okay, so there's actually, that's actually a long way away. Also, you go this way, you go there, and then, the final boss is there-ish. There's, don't ask me how the hell I just flipped the whole map. Because that was not something I intended to do, and no button on the mouse here to do that, other than, right mouse. If I hold it, but that did it without me holding it, which was weird. It was like an auto-orientate. But yeah, we're gonna yo gabba gabba jabba the huts. Double, we're gonna have to go all the way to the end of the galaxy and then back anyway, so let's explore. But that was what I was planning anyway. To maximize our resources and maximize what we get. You enter a system full of other ships. As you look around, you quickly realize it's a casino station. Fun games, whatever your heart desires, but not for free. We could get drunk, which would probably give us a crew member. 300 credits, try and win some stuff. Have some fun. Probably just lose 300 credits. Let's see what happens. You think that you and your crew could use a day off after you find... Oh, it's probably just for morale. Yarn to 3 Atari! When you turn your ship wearing nothing but your pants, you discover your crew had a great time, even though they now lost their pants. That must literally just be for morale, which is kind of pointless at the beginning of the sector. I don't get the blacked out thing. Space trade station, but we've lost all our money. What does the grayed out sector mean? It's not like it's got dangers or anything. Response to the job offer. Give me place in the sun. Alright, let's turn everything on to auto fire. Everything else is looking good. We need something to happen. Okay, we'll go to... That's in a different sector. I'm gonna go to the place in the sun after we do this. We'll go to that. We'll go to the place in the sun. They both go to Azza. Let's go to Azza, then Yabba. Then we'll go round and go to a place in the sun and see what happens. Yeah, we are in a nebula. That's just preventing. Okay. Planet beneath a glass dome. Explore the dome from the outside. Yeah, we don't want to smash the dome and kill them all, potentially. Upon examining the dome detail, you realise that it's ancient Atari installed it before even meeting humans. Apparently this is how they were trying to learn about humans before they could venture into space. So weird. Collect valuable data and leave the sector. We got some burgers and we got our 300 credits back and a little bit of profit. But I think if we'd have shot the dome, we would have killed the inhabitants inside, right? Especially considering it's like a nebula sector, but that probably doesn't count for the thing. But it might, it might be something that only happens in nebula sectors. Okay, we send our engineer, we do the same usual stuff, and then we have to go back. We need to go back, Marty! I need actually to get some credits. Let's go via Marston. Shader is how we're going to need to exit the sector anyway after, so apply your shaders. Need some fuel. I wonder what happens if you run out of fuel in this one and send distract signal. Because in FDL, obviously you get approached by the impending pushing doom. In this, there is no impending doom. Does our bounty just increase? Evasion chance. Okay. Also, like, I was not paying attention to the evasion chance properly in the upgrades. Like, it's actually much better than I thought it was initially. A scientist from the station contacts you and offers you help in experience some old antiquities. Go west. You explore to the west of the planet and search old buildings. To your surprise, at the heart of the desert, you find an ancient research complex seems to used to study the influence of sonics. Human minds. When inside, your crew feels bad, so you quickly leave again. Don't mess with sonics. Scatterbrain. Oh no. That's not good. Unmanned Venator ship. Combat. Okay, finally, because we kind of need that. Engineer, hyperdrive operator. So I didn't need to like do anything special. Let's save their locations. Like sometimes you need to pay attention to where you're actually setting them. Right, let's take out your weapon. It's an unmanned ship, so there's no. Also, its shield isn't that good, so it doesn't really matter about its shield. Just taking its weapons down so that it can't hit us is more important. Hello? Okay, it's taking a while to shoot it. Okay, so we've got a fire in it, but there's no oxygen, so it's not really going to make much of a difference. Our shields eventually came back up. They're almost finished. They are finished. I don't know what you mean, almost. We got a gun. Okay, blaster turrets. We've got some credits. We've got some scrap, finally. Still no petrol. Okay, we can level up our crew. 25% less damage or 50% chance of missing it. The 50% chance of missing it is just better, right? Avoids taking damage 50%, and unit health increases. Although he's scatterbrain now, which sucks. Don't want no scatterbrains. You need to have brain. Brain important. How much money have we got? 1,000 credits. We need fuel. I'm sorry. We gotta go through that. Like we have one fuel. We have no fuel. Okay, it stayed at 1. Is that a bug? I wonder. Like, are we always gonna have 1 fuel? Okay, let's go to the shipyards. We got 133 scrap now, actually, so, you know. But I was looking at the hyperdrive 1.1 times. The evasion goes up 17. That's, like, way better than, you know, I was making out. Blaster turret Mark 1 is not very good, so you can have that. Blaster Mark 2. Twin plasma turret. It's tempting. Like, the rocket launcher I tend to replace because it's just not very good. The MP might not be terrible. That's actually pretty cheap, honestly. Like, we run out of rockets too quickly, so. Okay. Give me the EMP. I mean, you need to put it in your buying slot, which is the saddest part. And then you pay attention to the credits down there, right? We've got plenty of burgers. Give us, like, a bunch of that. And then we'll have 1 upgrade on the ship. We could get a teleporter. You know, the stealth is not bad. The drone control, actually, is pretty cheap. Considering. Okay. That sucks, you know, it's like you have to click individually on that, and then if you overextend. You have to then sell all of them back. You can't just sell 1 back, right? Okay, that'll do. I mean, obviously there's some crew in the bar, but we'll find crew the old-fashioned way by going through all of the things. ship's management. Right, so we've got... I could have maybe repaired a bit with, you know, money, but that's only 10 scrap, honestly. That's not terrible. Right, so we would need an extra thing to power the system that we just bought. So, we can need that, right? I'll keep the rockets online for now, but the EMP does 30 shield damage and, you know, does some EMP damage and a chance to stun the crew as well. Which seemingly maybe levels up. It only takes 1 energy, so, you know, once we're through with the rockets, that's going to be pretty good. Okay, so we've not got a lot of money left. Right, so I'm going to go to the place in the sun, then we'll come back. There's a chance that somehow, apparently, we might, you know, use all our food and die for months. An opera. Let's help organize the opera. We got some money! Which is going to be very useful. Right, to a battle. I'm all about exploring as much as possible this time. And it says, like, you know, things change when you leave the sector. But if you come back to the same sector, does it then go back up to the same damage for that sector? Or, you know, how does that work? You got 2 shields, so I'm going to focus your shields initially. Let's smash those up. Wow, we missed. That's terrible. Why is my PC running so much slower at the moment? That's what I don't get. In the past couple of days, it's just gone a bit slower. And I don't know if it's a shitty Windows update. Okay, okay. How? We've made a hole in there. Thing. Where is the life support module? My blinds. There it is, the O2. Okay, I'm gonna smash down their life support for the fun of it. And then they'll keep going into that and trying to fix it. But if I set fire to the O2, and it's gonna put itself out. That's their captain in the pylon module. Again, I could target the captain, but... okay. It seems a lot harder than FTL to kill people. Like, they have way more health. For certain. Okay. I don't think we're taking down their O2 module. I don't think that's happening. Their weapons are not doing a lot to us, actually. Honestly, so I should just focus their shield and finish them off. Yeah, we keep setting fire to that, but that's fine. Okay, they're gonna keep repairing that. Okay, their captain's no longer in charge of the ship because someone else took it. So their captain's running around not knowing what to do. Their laser beam can do nothing to us. So... mostly we just want to hit these shields. And maybe their evasion's too high. Right, we're out of rockets, so... I should have paid attention to that. Right, I'm just going to EMP their pilot so that they can't actually evade. Because they seem to be dodging us like way too much. They cannot hit us. It's just taking forever. Because I need to set that on auto fire. Okay. Whatever they just did was interesting. I guess it's like some sort of magical repair. This is just going slow because I've taken forever and didn't realize our rockets didn't, you know, we ran out. I said we'd run out in no time, which is why I really don't like the rocket launcher. Like, you know, you have to keep rebuying it. But other than that, we're doing okay. We're not in trouble, right? Okay, the captain has taken the helm again. Wow, the EMP missed of all things. Is that no fast forward button? Like, this is running pretty slow. I swear, some sort of update has happened that has slowed the hell out of my PC. Because it wasn't this slow and laggy last time. It was not. Okay, this battle is taking way too long. Way too long, and I don't think speeding the game speed up even necessarily seems to have done anything. Okay, that's on fire. That guy's kind of getting low on health. Their captain taking some hits. Eventually, we're gonna destroy. This is the problem with having no rockets as well, I guess. You know, it's like makes things harder. Okay, so they can't dodge whilst we've hit them like that, so that's, you know, useful. As much as we could just knock the shield immediately out with the EMP, preventing them dodging seems smart to do more damage. But maybe I'm wrong. Okay, they've done their, like, super... Shoot the engines! I mean, I'm EMPing the pilot. And the piloting should take out the engines the same, right? If there's no piloting, there's no engines. 3 HP, come on. We've not taken a single bit of damage. It's still alive. Jesus Christ. Come on, just die already. Okay, we killed them. That only took forever. We got 5 petrol, a lot of scrap, a little extra nonsense. Okay, so we got 120 scrap. That would be 160 to upgrade the shields. Which I kind of want to do. Like, wait, we got a drone control module? Why have we got a drone control module? Okay, so that uses 100, and then we don't have any extra. On arriving the system? What? Shouldn't have maybe done the upgrade in, like, the exit zone. Because now we've got another battle on our hands. But that's fine, like, that's just extra scrap, right? Okay, so they're EMP'd so they won't be shooting us. Like, maybe just EMPing the weapons is the smartest thing to do. It's got no shields as well, so this won't take forever, he says. Oh, of course it would have a stealth module to let it heal up and repair. But its weapons are still kind of damaged, like almost completely destroyed. Okay, could you shoot though? Why are we not shooting? Okay, that's actually horrible. I don't like that compared to FTL. So if they go stealth, it takes all lock-ons offline, so we have to re-lock on. That's anti-fun. That's like too much min-max in DAE, because now, you know, oh, now that it's offline again, I have to retarget everything. Did I might have bought the drone control module. You know, I might have been like, oh, it's 200, so I did buy it. You know, because I was considering it. I just didn't think that I did get it. It was cheap. That's why we got it. Okay, could the fire finish it? So now if we do find a drone, we'll be okay. 26 scrap. Okay, so once that gets to 60, we'll be okay. We're done there, and then to Polaris. So that we can go to the place in the sun. The dubstep cannon is launched. 0.8. We didn't get lost in space, so we didn't eat a million burgers and die. We have escaped the Vedators. Okay. To Polaris, Australia. The place of the sun, Australia. Excuse me? Yeah, huh? That just used one fuel. Okay, let's click leave sector. There's clearly a path to Polaris. Or maybe not. Let's go to Rana. Maybe I'm just being stupid. Like, there's... When I clicked on it, there was a green line directly from our thing to Polaris. So that didn't make sense that we couldn't. Bugs. You've received a request for a recovery job. It doesn't look too big, so I know you might want to get the details. Let's transport your asses. Sounds important. You got a delivery to make. 2 fuel. That's bad. Oh, it's joining from Tabbit. It just, you know, because of the nameplate that was over the other bit, it hid that. The Terran beacon already active in the system. Seems you're late. The Atari will be dissatisfied. Maybe the Terrans will give you a warm welcome. Use their equipment. After the colonization, the Terrans have a lot of useless old equipment left. Usually they dismantle it for scrap to be sold, but your engineer has come just in time. The engineer buys several upgrades for the ship at rock bottom prices. A good engineer for a true captain. You said several. That's just one, and it's the medbay, which is kind of the shittest system. Okay, so we want to go to Azerbaijan or Zanaya. To go yet. Does that... It looks like there should be a way there, but it's blocked off. So we still need to go to Azerbaijan. So let's go through Gornia to Kunda. Even though we are running out of food, most importantly. Take your crew and go shopping. No one even got lost. And we got lots of burgers. And somehow we made money despite going shopping. The nebula is just you can't scan, so I really don't care that much about that. Okay, that gives us an extra thing in that. Like, the medbay really was the worst thing that could have been upgraded. It's cheap and, you know, we're not really going to have it online that much unless someone gets injured. Yeah, that kind of does protect it a little, but it's the least important. There's an enemy ship waiting for you. Every fight brings us more stuff. So it's actually good. Big shields. How dangerous are the enemies in this sector? Yeah, that's the one thing we haven't encountered. Okay, it's got cloaking. I'm actually just going to take down your ability to cloak. Okay, you've got a lot of weapons. A lot of weapons. Actually, I think, you know, that's like 3 at least. Very strong enemies in this sector. And you've got 60 shields. Okay, coming to this sector was a terrible idea. Coming to this sector was a terrible idea. Because we're not prepared for it. Destroy the enemy ship! Yeah, we sure taught them a lesson. The FF Fighter _2. Sure taught them who was boss. Contacted by the Tectons. They declared the Atari ashes belong to them and demand that you hand them over. You send the ashes to the Tectons without asking any questions. After a couple of minutes, you discover the ashes contain contraband. Among through, however, your frustration quickly turns to joy as they share the tech. Get a shitty gun. Destroyer class, greet you. New raid considers you a threat. Get ready for battle. That just means they're slightly damaged, right? They don't look really damaged. But I guess that's fine. This one isn't terrible. This has only got 20 shield. One gun. Okay, we are maybe unable to dodge at present for some reason. I don't know why our piloting was damaged, even though we were able to get out of there. Their oxygen is immediately offline. They got hit by asteroids, clearly. Okay, so the asteroids are going to actually help us out a lot here. Because they are fucked. Okay, we are getting hit a bit, but that's fine. We don't want to stay here too long. Okay, we're taking some damage. Why are they not taking as much as I would like? Okay, we're getting hit in places that we can afford to be hit. I have a feeling they're about to flee. Well, that's fine. I don't care if they run. There's a hole in the bridge. So we can't actually flee anywhere because there's a hole in the bridge. The captain is fine. Not suffocating at all. Right, they're all in the med bay, but I don't really care about that. Or do I? If their captain is nearing death, and if I take their med bay offline... They can't heal. And they're actually on fire as well. Okay. Like, we'll probably kill their hull before we kill them, but... You know, it's still an interesting proposition to attack them via that. Oh, we missed everything. Because they're not piloting, so they can't dodge, because nobody is at the pilot, because they're all in the medbay. Okay, we don't want to hang about here. Of course they would hit that. Aster turret. Of course it would hit where we didn't want it to hit. Okay, we've got some stuff in the cargo hold. A blaster turret Mark II and a crusher. The crusher does a lot more hull damage than the twin plasma. 15 shield damage. That's only 10. But that's actually better than that. So we'll get rid of that. The Thunderbolt's just useless because we don't have rockets. And you don't seem to get rockets a lot either, so it's like really one of the least useful things. Okay. So. It's the quickest way out of here. We're in Zanaya, so we're going to have to go through Mega Gamezia. Or do we go through the blue safe sectors? I think we might just go back along the way we came that we know is safe, because the enemies in this area seem to be hard. Okay. Nebula isn't terrible. So, whilst we're in the nebula, let's go heal. One hole makes no difference. Okay, but that's actually going to be a lot harder to, you know, deal with, because we need to figure out where all the holes are in the ship with no sensors. But, you know, this is a nice enough place to go hide. Right, Harry, you start repairing that. You start repairing that. Ivan, you can still heal up. Okay, you've already repaired that. No hole? I was looking for holes. I think there's a hole back there. So we'll send both of you to go repair that hole. Ah, there's a hole. And no oxygen, but that's fine. Right, get some oxygen. Ivan, you're taking a long time to heal up, Ivan. I want you to know that. Okay. Now I know that there's a hole here. You also go, I guess. Right. Repair. Harry, you go heal. There's not enough room for both of you. Right, you guys also repaired this system, whatever that is. Oh, it's the drone control. So we did definitely buy the drone control. Right, you can heal up again, everyone, after we're just fixing all these holes. Right, all repaired. There might be one more. There's still hull breach, yeah. Ivan, you are taking too long. Harry, you go check out that. It's in here, right, Leah? Yes. Okay, repaired. Get some air. You come back here. Right, once that's at 100, everyone go back to your stations. Nice. Okay, apparently there's still a hull breach. And I don't know how I've missed that. Right, you... Oh, we hadn't fixed it all. That's embarrassing. Leah, you are terrible, Leah. How had you not fixed it at that point? I thought you'd finished fixing it. Why is Rana got a skull on it but also saying it's blue? I guess we ran away. Okay, so there might be a giant destroyer. Pirate has been chasing you. You're dead meat. Okay. We ran away, of course we did. I don't think the place in the sun thing was worth it. You've only got 20 shields. You've got 2 big guns. That's the Crusher. Okay, so that's 15 hull damage. That's 34 hull damage, right? Let's take that off. Let's bring the Crusher online. The Crusher... Systems damage 34. Systems damage... The Crusher's just better. Like, now we'll smash them. Now we will crush them. With a decent gun. Like, that's just, you know, trash. Common Crusher, better than rare turrets. Also, penetration chance. Look. Crushed. Yep. Okay, we got some rockets back as well. $89. One extra thing in the weapons might allow us to cheese it to get, you know, both guns online. But I think we need one more power regardless. So, you know. Or do we? I don't know, there might be magic cheeses to, you know, do that. I saw your level up. Hull damage is halved. Okay. Or 0.2% for 1 HP to lose it. So 300 divided by 10. So 30 is 2%. So... so... if we go down to 3, that's 20% extra evasion. I think the evasion might be smart. I think the evasion is smartest. Okay, so Rana actually doesn't have a thing. It's Polaris that has the danger. So we're fine. We get to go to Rana. This is just an empty sector, so pirates might come for us. Then we go to W Bush. Then we go back onto the main thing. Okay, so, you know, we took a big detour. We've got no food, no petrol. A day passed. You've been pacing the bridge all day long. Actually, look at no one has come to help you today. Fuck. Venerator patrol ship. Okay, that's fine. That can give us some fuel and booze at least. Honestly, like, its shields are bad. So we target your weaponry. And it's got 50 hull. They are encouraged. Right, that took down their shields immediately. He's very encouraged. We are taking hits. Okay, so they hit our sensors. We might want our sensors back online. You know, that might help with our targeting. As much as having Ivan in the weaponry might also help with our targeting. I level him up in the midst of battle mode. Right, get back here. Our shields and stuff are damaged. Come on, just shoot. I wonder, were we even shooting during that whilst he wasn't at the charge for that? Come on. Come on. Just land a hit. All you gotta do, land a hit. Okay, we've EMP'd their weapons, right? Okay, so the shields are down. Come on, hit them with the other weapon. Please. Okay, there's no oxygen in there. That's useful. They've got Rackney, they've got a human, and they've got some other crew member I'm unfamiliar with. We are taking hits. Just finish them off. This shouldn't be this hard. You know what? Oh, we don't have the modules. See, the unfortunate thing is I can't just like put one into it to cheese it. Okay, I mean we've got the extra thing in the evasion. I should put it in the evasion whilst the shields are down. Like, it just makes sense to up our evasion because the shields are partly broken. Ivan, you should go repair the shields, actually. Otherwise we're just dead. Okay, their weapons are offline at least. That's, you know, huge. And that guy is stunned. Is he actually shooting? Yes. Okay, we do still shoot. That guy is doomed. The weapons are offline. Hello? Fire? Right, let's put that back into the shields, because that's probably better. Right, their weapons are slowly going to come back online. He is actually repairing it. Can't believe we missed that. Like, why is this running so slow? Okay. He has brought more weapons back online. Come on, just hit them. Stop trying to hit them and hit them. I'll take a hit to the shields. Right, their shields are reloading. Now's the time to strike. Hit them. Hit them with everything you've got. Come on. Just hit them. Kill them. Finish them. Miss. Why is their evasion so good? This sucks. Okay, they've done some superpower to magically repair. Right, their shields are offline. Our shields are offline. That just means we're almost at death. It's not that there's a fire or anything. Oh my god, could this stop missing? Right, let's try burst fire. Let's see if that makes a difference. I don't know what burst fire does, but it misses. That's what it does. You know, I would hope that it would Hit better. Okay, so weapon 2 and weapon 3 are firing on that spot, right? You need to repair the shields. Okay, the EMP hit. We got a hit. Now, could you just hit them with the weapon that actually does some damage? Okay, their shields are far too high. Like, we can't flee because we need the petrol. Hello? Oh, it's because I bought the shields online. That sucks. That it took it out of my weapon because we bought the shields online and I'd used the shield energy in the engine. Come on, finish them. I don't think burst fire's doing anything for us here. Other than we're dying. Which we will. Okay, we've taken their shield offline. Hit. Just hit. One hit is all you need. Finally. Their ship is about to break apart. Yes, I can see that. Fuel tanks are intact. You picked everything you need to set off again other than foods. My god, that was a mess. Right. You repair that. You repair that. You come and repair this. As much as I could use that to repair the hull, I think we need to get out of this sector and repair it back in, like, you know, home base. Also, everyone's hungry. We didn't get any food. At 1 point of energy. Okay. Yes. So that pays for the extra energy slot that we got going on. Once she's in the hyperdrive. Let's take it out of that for now, because we actually don't need weapons at this point. And we can fully charge it before the next sector. And hopefully we won't run into any enemies. You also have a level up. Protect 100% of system levels from EMP in the occupied. Or add 2 points of energy. Hello, let's go. Okay. That lets us charge that up. Right. They're obviously on low health because, you know, just because of the situation. But now we've got an extra thing. Okay. So I think it is actually preventing me cheesing it now, because, you know, for some reason before we were able to. But I don't mind that we can't. No, I'm not going to bother messing with I mean. See, it took it out of the extra one. Okay. So it's taken it away. They fixed it. They have fixed the bug. They have fixed the cheese. Because it actually steals it out of the other system now. So you can't cheese it. Unless if we upgrade, you know, that with scrap. Maybe. If you've got enough slots on that. But it does look like they fixed it. So that you can't cheese it like that anymore. You know, which they needed to do, but... It's interesting that they've done it that quickly. Without it updating, I don't think I saw an update. Okay, so now that we're in a safer sector, like we don't have that much scrap. So, let's take it what we can. She won't last long, but that's fine. You know, 50 is still better than nothing. We've got a lot of money. If we get to a space station, like double, you can go through Denub. I'm going to risk it. We're going to go through Denub to double to Sham to Azar. I know it's been a duffling, but we're going this way. We're risking it. Nothing at all. Not even any flavor texts. Interesting. Okay, we really need some food. We'll do flavor. Oh, someone starved to death, quite literally. Well, we tried to get you some dinner. Right, burgers. First and foremost. Okay, burgers are cheap. Then we need to repair that. Okay. Then we lost a crew member. Oh, everyone's expensive. Everyone is expensive. Don't think we've got the money for that. But I mean, the Crusher is better than the Blaster. The Blaster shit, right? Twin Plasma. Again, not really that good. You can have the Thunderbolt. I don't want that. You can have all the rockets. Okay. So we'll keep the Crusher and the MP Blaster. They don't even have any drone types. Like, that's a heavy plasma cannon. That does a lot of things, but it needs 3 slots. A shield breaker. I mean, the EMP just seems like it's better than that. Blaster Mark III. Only 1 slot of energy? Okay. Interesting. I like that it only takes up 1 slot. I'm gonna take it. Okay, and then we've still got a lot of scrap, honestly. So we're using 600 odd out of like thousands. 1440, 2000. Honestly, yeah, that'll do. Just burger me up. Okay, now we've got plenty of food. We need to find another crew member. Food, we've got some petrol. We fixed up our ship, which I destroyed. Sorry, guy, dying again of starvation. You get to eat at least before you die. Don't die as you're eating. That'd be a sham. Okay, let's go to shop and then back to the main thing, and then we might even get another weapon. Venice ship protocol being activated. I maybe should have looked at my things and seen if there was like some way to like super cheese it. Which I don't think it's working. I think they have fixed the cheese, so we can't do that. Right, let's put the extra point into our shields. And then we're kind of good. We don't need... Other than the fact that you desperately need to be healed before you get hit by a single stray bullet. Let's take that out of the shield for now, because we can't have you dying. We can't afford to lose our crew members. Okay, that's fine. That went down pretty quickly. He says as it slowly breaks. Money, some scrap. Right. You heal up quicker before this black hole does whatever it does. Okay, so it's just difficult to fly away from. That's fine. I don't care that badly. It'll probably cost us some more fuel, but that's okay. Okay. Get back to your station. Put that back online. And shields. want it on auto fire. There we go. Right. 48 scrap. Can we do a lot with that? Give me some more supplies per day. I think that's just useful. As much as we don't have anything in there. Like, losing less supplies does seem good. Right. To the first place. Considering we took a lot of damage in that other sector, I think we're still in a reasonable position. Okay. So. Talking to the smugglers gets us a weapon. Poker probably just gives us that. Let's take a walk around. Let's see what that does. Food for skin. Smell aroma, techno chef. Okay. We get some burgers, perhaps? Okay, so taking a walk around gives us food. Oh, we don't have our engineer anymore. Offer help in exchange for repairs. He's become lame. Heavy beam fell on his foot. Movement speed, that's fine. Movement speed decreased is acceptable. Okay, what are you? You're a pilot. Level 4? Well. Battle run. The shame I can't see what that does. That's an ability, right? Lucky and steady hand. I kind of like what our thing has got going on, though. So, you're just going to man the weapon. Like, you know, the reduced damage and the increased dodge as we lose damage seems better. Okay. So, we've been through most of the sector now. We don't... we do need fuel. I was going to say, we don't necessarily need to go to the space station. We need fuel. We need to go to the space station. 6? Bounty, though. Right, we're not caring about the shipyards. 4 fuel. Is that... Okay. Minimize Mount Blast Turret Mark 2. I mean, we've got a level 3 blaster. Have that. We need an extra thing in that. And an extra thing in that. Okay. That still leaves us short. Huh? Is that using 900 more than we can afford? Is that what it is? Yeah, I think it's just using 900 more than we can afford. Okay, so... Can I take away 1? We can. Okay, 230. We get an upgrade energy slot. Fine. Okay, we do need an extra armory module slot, though. Thus. We got the extra armory one. Okay, we take that out of that for now. Like, a little less evasion, a little more combat, please. I'm okay with that. I think we can deal with that. Alright, so... We have to go through Perhqaps Mason Shader to get out of this sector. I think that's okay. Right, we're 6 extra heat, but that's fine. Atari! What do they want us to think they do? You need to stay alert. Okay, let's accept their signal. Human power contacts you. Surprise! You're about ready weapons battles, and starts telling you some sub-story about boarding the Atari ship. Apparently they almost succeeded, but the Atari didn't want to surrender. Instead blew up the pirate assailants, damaging their own ship in the process. They asked you to help evacuate them from the rust bucket. We got a new unit! Okay. An unmanned Venator ship, that's fine. You're just a medic. Go man the shields. Restores 5 HP in the occupied module. For 10 seconds, the evasion of your ship in the selected module ship drops to 0. The evasion of your ship and the selected enemy ship. So we dropped both of our evasion. That sounds terrible. I'm glad I didn't put him as the pilot, because that is awful. Like, why would anyone want to drop the evasion of all those ships? Okay, now we've got 3 things that fire. We just do a lot of damage. Perfect. Okay, now we're strong. Than we were. Some scrap, some money. Okay. Right, so we would mostly want extra scrap for boosting the hyperdrive, right? That's all that we really want the scrap for. So 120, so we're actually, you know, saving up for that. So Mason! Mason! Don't know how you pronounce that. Not like that. Fight cannot be avoided, that's fine. It's only a level 1 fight. We are in a much better position. I'm okay with having lost our engineer, honestly. Okay, you've got 40 shields, actually. I should focus your shields. Like, we are at 40 shields. We're advanced enough to deal with that. Their shields! Okay, they actually hit us quite hard. Shame we can't, like, tell what their weapons are. Oh my god, you are just destroying my shield, aren't you? Like, how are we not destroying their shields? I don't know what burst fire does to us. Our doors are fucked. We've taken a lot of hits there. Okay, their shields are now fucked. So, because they're destroying us pretty badly and they're repairing that, I'm going to focus their weaponry. And stop them hitting us, because we are taking some serious hits. We don't need to EMP their shields, like, they're busy repairing that, so... Okay, they're one more hit, so they're just dead. If we can land a proper hit. Okay, there we go. That's all we needed to do. We took way too much damage there. Some scrap, some gold. Okay. Captain, come help repair. Lucky ticket. You go repair that one. You go repair that. I should have saved the slots of the extra people. Like, Captain helping repair also gets healed. The same time. So the drones are repaired. Do you medbay? We do. Okay. Captain, go back to your station, I guess. Zegnia, you also need to heal. Like, I know I'm stealing it out of the hyperdrive, but that's fine. Right, lucky ticket, you belong there. Leah, you are perfectly healthy. Go back to your station. Shut the doors. Right, Zegnia, you go back. Right, take out of that. Put into that. Save your crew positions. And that's going into a strong fight. So, as much as I hate to do it, I have to. We might end up with another battle here. Another pirate. Is it going to be a strong one? Okay, you got 3 shields, you got 3 armors. Okay. I'm learning from my mistake. We're just focusing your weapons. I'm sorry. Screw your shields. Like, they will coincidentally get taken down as it is. Destroying your weapons to stop you hitting us is smarter. Okay, they can dodge goods. Badly. They've got hours. Okay. I probably shouldn't have done that. We don't actually need to do that. Like, I was just like, there's an ability that I can activate. Okay, we're taking them down. It wasted resources. Two more fuel, one burger, some extra scrap. We didn't get hit that badly. It gave us some encouragement to go into the big battle. So it's not terrible. Okay, upon arriving into the sector, we have a big battle. At half health. A Arachne ship. Ironically, this is actually, like, trash compared to what we just fought. Right, so... First and foremost, they're going to be beaming over to our ship. They are... That's their important thing. Okay. We've EMP'd them, so they can't currently teleport over. Ironically, I want them to teleport over so that I can... Okay, let's get that offline first. So that I can just suffocate them. Okay, now, whilst they're here... Yeah, the med bay is on fire, but that's fine. I prevent them going back, so that they have to die. Okay, he's trying to break into there, which is like the stupidest place that he could try. Okay, if they can't beam back... How dare you get in? Is he just attacking the drone system rather than the door? Right, if they can't teleport out, if we could eventually hit that, they will just die. Okay, I think we've EMP'd them so they can't teleport out. Right, their teleporters are offline. It's good. Okay, now he's trying to take down the door. Finally. Okay, I think we've killed him. He's knocked out at the very least. Which means he's not going to escape. Okay, their teleporters are now completely offline, so let's focus their weapons. You know, letting them beam over one by one, sure, that would be good and all that. Right. Close that, because you're locked in there. Right. I don't mind if you repair that now. Honestly, right, you're dead. And out of this world. So let's close everything back up and get some oxygen back in there. Right, they're now not able to hit us at all. I mean, they're going to die before this has any sort of effect on them, but I'm going to take down the oxygen just for the hell of it. You know, just to add some extra BM. I mean, they will die soon. Their oxygen is EMP'd, so it should be leaking. Okay, they've all gone to try and take it out, but not too late. Okay, a lot of scrap. 2 weapons, retribution rocket launcher. 1 energy slot. Okay, so for a phenomenal rocket launch. That's pretty good. Okay, let's close that door that I accidentally opened. Lucky ticket. You go in here and also repair that. Slowly but surely. Okay, how are you so terrible, Zeknith? Right, get back to your station. Thankfully I did save them. I'm gonna do things before we move along, right? So 120, got more scrap to heal up. I'm sure we won't get ambushed whilst we're here. We didn't. We did. Damn it. I thought we got away with that for a moment. got one weapon. But it's a strong weapon, I think. Shields are trash. Right, this actually is like an easy enough battle. Right, that is offline. Their shield is getting extra encouragement and boosting. They're also dodging. Okay, so they have overloaded their shields. That doesn't seem to have any negative recourse, considering. Okay, so they've EMP'd our shield. That's all that is. Not like anything's on fire or in danger. Okay, they're overloading the shield was actually kind of annoying. And them EMP and our shield is very annoying, because like that's just taking our shields completely offline. But their weapons, like they've got two weapons. I didn't see that one. I was gonna say, how are they hitting us and EMPing? That's with one weapon. That's not right. Okay, now they're not overloading their shields anymore. Wow, if only we could hit them for 1 HP. They should have less opportunity to live, but they're living forever on 1 HP. Come on. Come on. One more hit. Come on. Jesus Christ. Okay, they're hitting us. They have damaged our door systems a bit. Okay, but their weapons are remaining offline. Like, this is like the dumbest battle in the world. Like, they were doing nothing. Okay, 7.2. I think we've overstayed our welcome here in this sector. Right, Zagnir, you quickly come and repair this. And then, actually, you two also do need to heal. Do you supply your own? You do not. But he is a medic. So, you know, he is healing you. But at the same time, I also need him healed. Come on. We need to get out of this sector. Right. Off with the med bay. Return to your station. Accidentally click the triangle in the background and that jumps you. And I was like, what the fuck happened? Okay, but it's interesting that that lets you jump the sector like that. But I was clicking on return to your crew location. That's a terrible place to hide that triangle. It's right next to where you're clicking for that. Okay, we escaped with our lives, barely. I'm gonna hold off on using our credits. Okay, so the boss battle is 1 jump away. There's no space stations. But as that is 1 jump away, I'm gonna repair. I'm sure we won't get ambushed here. Copium. Right, let's get out of here before we get ambushed. We're running out of food. I don't think Popo was that bad. That I remember. How did we gain an extra... Don't question it. We've got an extra thing of that. Okay, their weapons are pretty powerful. Apparently. Us. I'm gonna target the shields. That's good on. The shields need to go. The shields need to go. Stowaways. Is that an enemy? No. What stowaways? Do they have teleporters? I don't... Airlock system, hyperdrive, med bay. They don't have teleporters. What do you want about stowaways? You're crazy. Okay, their shields are offline, which is good for us. Well, not entirely, but, you know. We can hit them easier because they take less hits now. Ours are suffering. Okay, let's just destroy him. I don't know why he dies before he's truly dead. Like, that is maybe a bug. Oh yeah, we've got the super rockets. Oh. Oh. Yeah, the automated... automated bugs. Drone is offline, but we don't have any drones, so that's fine. Right, we're just going to shoot your weapons because you're nothing. Like, you literally just die. If we don't somehow die to this? What? They actually hit us? Okay, and then I have to auto-pause myself there. It doesn't recognize that the enemy was in position. Okay. It should be dead. Right. Lucky ticket, get the repairing started. Leah. Leah, you go repair that. I'm just going to allow that to vent, actually. Scrap. Lots of scrap. Lots of money. Then we rescue Ronnie. The head's Bonnie. And we need to get the uplink. Ronnie. Why do you always spawn in the death? You're a hyperdrive operator. Okay. We'll have a look what you do later. 2 Ronnies. Okay. The fire needs to go out first. Okay. Then, sadly, there's no oxygen, so... In order to get oxygen into the oxygen room to heal, I'm going to open up some extra doors. So otherwise, he'd still be suffocating even more. Lucky ticket, you go lend a hand. Because we kind of need that oxygen back online urgently, and you're better at repairing, apparently. Everyone go to the medbay, right. Didn't we have a guy that was like encouraged? Do some extra things if there are people in the room, or was that the guy that dies? Or was that just like a different run? It was probably a different run. Okay, so turn to your stations. You're a level 4. Off we go. Hyperdrive operator. You have Master Mechanic and Lucky. He's got Master Mechanic and Sprinter. Okay. So Lucky's just a personal thing. So Ronnie might be the better option there. Off we go. Consume super fuel, instantly charges the hyperdrive. Okay, so that's kind of useful. Leah? Battle Angel? I guess you can be backup in there for him. Then we put that slot in there. Right. $130. Or we repair. How far are we from a space station? 1 jump. Okay, we're going to the space station. We'll sort it all out there. We will sort it all out in there. I still didn't equip the goddamn rocket launcher that we got. Tyree resources are the best. Okay. So, we've got this phenomenal rocket launcher. It would be dumb not to equip it. Honestly. And we've only got 4 rockets, and they're kind of common, but that's fine. Okay. To the space station. And let's check out the bar first. Okay. Hyperdrive operator, a pilot, an engineer. Okay. Having a level 3 engineer might not be terrible. We've got 3 more slots for crew. Blaster cannon Mark III. Okay. We've got a blaster Mark III, which only uses 1 slot. That's an improved EMP. The 60 shield damage, it uses up another 2 slots. That's just terrible. Raki EMP, which does 40. Okay, a Hexadrone, offensive drone. We haven't got anything in our drone slot, so we should consider getting that. And first and foremost, we need to do that. I'm not going to care about the teleporter on it. I mean, we bought the drone thing. We should buy a drone. Ragnarok rockets. They do 80 hull damage. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is huge. That is just huge. Okay. They only had one. But these are so cheap. They really are. Honestly, just give me all those because they're nothing. You also need some burgers. Like, give me a bunch. Drones were okay on. The scrap also seems kind of cheap. Honestly. It's 1800s. Autopilot wouldn't be terrible. Extra slot in the drone. How many things does our drone take? I didn't pay attention to that. 1. Okay, that's fine. 2,100. I don't know if we can afford a cheap 420 plotter. Strengthen doors. Autopilot. I mean, we're not really ever going to use the autopilot, but it does protect the module. So, we're going to take it. Okay. And now that we've got some extra scrap... 130. Okay. We can't quite afford that upgrade. Let's put the Mastiff in for now. The Ragnarok is like the immediate backup if necessary. So, you know, it's the last resort. Okay, so we need one more thing for the drone as well. I don't know if the drone's probably better than like the EMP, right? I don't know. That's only 5 damage. That's not that great. That does 7 damage. It's not very good for the shield. Whereas that's better for the shields and crew. I don't know if this EMP is actually that good. Or the drone's that good at all. Alright, so we need to get to Arneb. Which says to go through there. Sure, why not? Let's do it. It is an asteroid field, but we're in an okay situation. Let's learn the details. Sure, let's transport the prisoner. And we run into a battle. Not surprisingly. But battles are fine, they give us more stuff. Honestly, the drone isn't that great. I'm going to focus your weapons. I don't care that much about your shields. Like, your shields will go down with 1 EMP, so... Like... I should be a bit more tactical. I should do the FTL thing and, like, wait for... Also, why is that in the medbay? I should wait for the EMP to hit, then target them. And then they've got their maneuver and acceleration, and, you know, maybe if I manually attacked. Great. Okay, so the upgrades that we did to the O2 were useful. Right, so that's taken down the EMP. It's getting repaired. I'm not gonna take the energy and put in anything else. Okay, so their weapons are maybe screws. They've been hit by a million things. Okay. Actually, I don't need to open all the things because that's got a hole in it. But that will automatically... Leah, go fix the oxygen. The oxygen's seemingly becoming an issue. Since we got a hole in the thing, it's suddenly a bigger issue than it appeared to be. We're on fire, yeah, I'd realised that. How are they still alive? Okay, go out fire, thank you. Right. Leah, do you want to repair the hole in the hole? I think that might be useful. There's still a problem. Right, go help repair the shields. Their oxygen is gone. We are suffering quite badly. I'm not leaving until they're dead, though. I refuse. Right, go fix the hole. Nomini patres e fili estitur sancri. Okay, their weapons are completely offline. They're all busy healing. Which I don't think is going to work for them. Right, don't... Are they just dead? Their oxygen is suffering. Right, Leah. Go fix everything. Finally. Okay, now we can get out of here. Before another asteroid hits. Opium. Some burgers. Another gun. Blaster cannon. Okay, but it takes 2 slots of energy. Right, Alzir is safe, so let's go there. And then we can think about fixing up the ship. And things. He says it's safe. It might not be. It kind of is for the moment. Right, you also go heal. And you. Everything else is good. Right, what is your level up? Instantly boost the morale or instantly charges the active skills of all friendly units on the ship. None of them are great! Like, your skills aren't even that good. I also don't like that that just takes our evasion away. Like, go back to your position. Is everyone good? Right, before we do that, that goes through a black hole and then there. Or we can go through Matar and then there. Neither of those are a space station. So we're going to use all our scrap on repairing the ship. Because otherwise we're dead. This isn't going so well, right? I'm going to Matar. Actually, Matar has a scary enemy. We're going to Alzafaz here. Like, we do need petrol, but we haven't been faring so well in battle, have we? Not so well. Okay. Your super request from a current job seems cushy, but it's worth time. Hello there, tourist. Look, here's the deal. We need to go quickly somewhere to deliver some information. These last vendors are scanning all the time repeaters. Helps out with you. We'll make it worth your while. I'm stronger than you. You tell the pirate you're much tougher than you look. He changed his mind about you and tells you there's usual ship module in place mentioned in the message. Okay, you check our place out and learn the sun truth. Free ship module. Airlocks. Always a trash module. Is it always going to be the cheapest module? We got 2 fuel and some burgers out of it though. And we still have a battle. But, you know, why can it never be a good module? Why can it never be a good module? You are ridiculous. Okay, I think I'm just gonna run from this one. Module. Okay. Yeah. we're just running. Screw the petrol. that ship was too strong. Be the battle. Battle. Also, what are those? Now we are at the Queen, Miss Pokemon's transmission. Rock. Send your Raki to settle the matter. Okay. The crew member thanks you for the opportunity to talk to their idol and explains that the battle cannot be avoided, but he is in favor of defeating Rock. Get ready for battle. Okay, so that made literally no difference. That's good to know. Okay. We've got one super rocket. It needs our evasion up. Right. Should I have EMP'd? Like, the blaster doesn't seem that good. Shield. Crusher. They don't have teleporters. Okay. Crew damage. He's also in the shield, so you know what? Once you're up, your time's up. Okay, we are getting hit hard. I'm tempted to put the drone on. Just don't miss with the rocket. Of all things. Like, will this charge before their acceleration and that goes out? No, okay, so that's fine. Have we got an extra energy slot? Am I dumb? Or is it just barely online? Right, hit them with the rocket. Just don't miss with the big scary rocket. Or we just die. Or we just die. Captain is dead. Well, we've never got to use the very rare instant destruction rocket, sadly. Partially replaces the pilot and allows the hyperdrive to recharge. So I guess that just allows the hyperdrive to stay charging whilst you're not in the captain's seat, right? That was bad. That was not how to play the game. Something's up. Double. So I'm going to stick to my explore as many sectors as possible sort of thing. We're not going to go off to the place in the sun, because that's what kind of screwed us. Also, gambling was terrible. The treasure planet. The treasure planet's in the wrong sector again. Alcyone! Al Capone Alcyone. Maybe we can buy something good. Okay. What do you have to trade first? Heavy plasma cannon. 24 hull damage. It takes up 3 slots. Thunderbolt. Bomb teleporter. Triple plasma. I mean, that's just a straight old upgrade. Now it does 3. Yes, it's not that much extra, but it's like 3. It says 1 shot, 3 rounds, area 2. 2 shots, 1 round. Isn't in an area though. Bomb teleports to get past shields. But it uses bombs, not rockets. Fire chance, very high. Plasma cannon uses 3 slots, that sucks. Give us some burgies. We need to keep that until we get something better, sadly. EMP blaster. I mean, it's too expensive. 768. Give me a couple of bits of scrap as well. Sure. Okay. Trigon combat laser unlocked. So we're unlocking better weapons to be able to find as we go along as well. Okay, so the triple plasma did get immediately installed. That's good. Okay, let's bring it online so that it's charged up. Okay. And I should go to double. Then we go to that, then that, then that, then that, then... You know, we've got a way that we can go around that takes in more sectors that we haven't explored, rather than, you know, going off the beaten track for no reason. Waste recycling module. Let's send an engineer. And he finds some burgers and scrap in there. And then, obviously, there's the Trigon robot, which is just the quest thing. Right, so we want to go Asius Australis, Rasahagi, then back to the first sector. I don't know if we can do anything with that scrap. Let's check the signal. That didn't seem to do anything. 90. We would just be sure, wouldn't we? Yeah, I think we need to save up for the thing. That's a Hagu. Okay. Still relatively low on the bounty. Take time to decrypt it. Okay, I'm fine with fighting. Honestly, that gives us the scrap that we need for our upgrades. This might be a strong ship. But we've got, like, the triple. Also, the good thing about this is we can just kind of hit everything. Yeah, it's a bit scattered, but, you know, we're less likely to miss. We just can't necessarily target one specific module. Okay, whilst the shields are down. Ivan. Like, I can't send a hyperdrive operator because they're just going to be useful there. Like, the weapons commander, sure, that's fine. Plus, that's like taking down all of the systems with one hit. The captain, do not die. That's good. Easily find to pick up everything of value. An extra weapon. Okay. Takes up 2 slots though. It's a Mark II. I was going to say, why is that rare rather than the common? Some money, some burgers, some scrap, and some fuel. Okay. We really need the captain to not die. Ivan, you probably need a bit of healing as well. Okay, heal up, people. Captain is injured. Yeah, no shit. Couldn't you tell? Ivan, go back to your station. We've only got slow heals, so we have to sit and wait, sadly. Come on, Captain. Get better. Also, it's Nathan Fallon, isn't it? But they literally stole his portrait for the captain. I wonder if the other people are meant to be, like, characters from sci-fi and things. Probably. Nathan Fillion? It's something like that. It's similar. I don't care if it's slightly wrong with what I said. Right, okay. 1 extra energy, that gives us that. Then, as we have the spare thing, we might as well repair up a little. We might end up in a fight. Into that. Out of that, into that. Okay. It's not terrible. We got the extra module. I should have paid attention. We don't need it. Okay. Let's talk to the smugglers. They give us a weapon. I refuse. We didn't get an extra weapon? What went wrong? We leveled up at least. Avoid taking damage. Avoid taking damage. Unit health. Right, what are you? You're a hyperdrive operator, a sprinter, and a master mechanic. Leah, you're just lucky. Lucky ticket is better than you, so we'll let the robot take the leads. Save, and we got an extra thing of energy out of lucky ticket. So, I mean, I guess it. We'll leave it floating just in case things go offline. Maybe. Don't really need to put it in the med bay. Allez, Mraki. Then maybe we go to the space station again if we get a lot of money here. Maybe. I'm receiving an SOS from the Raki on a secure channel. Sounds suspicious. When you arrive at the station, you see a rather different picture from what was expected. As is always the case. There's no rules fighting going on in the system. Organized by the Raki, it seems the signal was intended to draw attention. Let's just watch the fight, and, you know, we'll probably get caught up in a fight, but that's fine. The Raki planet, no rules fighting is like a national holiday. All corners are crammed, with locals offering people to enjoy different competitions. Surprisingly enough, aside from the competitions of strength, the Raki enjoy many of the... Let's praise the child workshops. We didn't get anything out of that. I didn't read, I couldn't be bothered. I thought we might have got something. That sucks that we didn't get anything there. Maybe we should have watched the traditional fighting. Okay, so we need to go to Dipidoa, or Dipida. We didn't really get a lot of money, so that, Ronia, or to Parima. Nookie! We're going to Nookie! We're getting some Nookie. With a black hole. 4 Atari colonies look like a work of art. Nothing going on here, but it uses 2 petrol to get out of here. We're not going to Parima because that's got more things going on. Crew doesn't prepare. Okay, that's a cool look. Yeah. Is this a special battle? I'm taking down their guns as much as I am interested in their shields. That's a cool ship. Wow, the rocket missed. I like the burst fire, spread fire on that, honestly. You know, I should figure out what burst fire mode is. Okay, we've taken down their weapon. Though their weapons don't necessarily... Okay, that's a cool looking weapon as well. This might be a special thing for an unlock, right? To unlock the ship. Potentially. Knowing FTL likes. Leah, go repair the shields. Honestly, you live in the shields now, Leah. Because, like, I need someone that's there all the time. Just to repair it. And we've got the hyperdrive operator. You're now a shields operator. I can't believe all of these rockets are missing. At least we're still doing damage, but... my god. A ship is about to break apart. Yes, it is. And I'm sorry, cool ship. Through the ship, you'll destroy everyone that gets in your way. I wonder if you need to kill them to get the ship. Right, that's a bomb teleporter and some bombs. Oh, were they teleporting bombs onto it? They were probably teleporting bombs onto it. Honestly, we should just put all of the weapons in slots. And we're out of rockets, right? So you go offline. You go online. Kabam! Bombs, yes. Kablam. Kablamo. Bomb go kablam. We've still got an extra thing, and it sucks. Right, to dip though. We're dipping out of here. Teleporting bombs past their shield seems good though. Seems very powerful. Prepare for battle. Yeah, it's not gonna let me cheese it anymore, sadly. Okay. So the blaster turret's worse than that, so I will keep that on. Right, okay. It was nice while it lasted, the cheesing. Shame their weapons are in an awful slot. What do the bombs do? Okay, it's not going to let me read what the bombs do, sadly. Because I might want to tactically bomb somewhere else, right? Let's just bomb the shields for now. Like, I hate having spare energy. Okay, that guy got stunned. Maybe it stuns whoever's in the thing. I think that's what happens. Okay, they've got backup energy. I don't know what that's about. Adds 4 points of energy to the reactor. Oh dear. These guys are never usually that powerful. Let's see if he gets stunned again. Let's see if he gets stunned. It does. Okay, so I think that bomb just stuns the crewman, which isn't the greatest of uses. Okay, if only we can take down their O2. Right, the captain is in the shields. I don't think we're in trouble here. Even though we are running out of bombs, I don't think we need them. Okay, he got stunned and there's a fire. Like, their lasers are just not good against us. Gonna be slow. So let's put the speed up. Shame you can't put it up to 2 times. It only goes up to 1.5 times. That sound is also very annoying. Okay, their lasers are ineffective. Yeah, we don't even need to attack their weaponry, honestly. It's very ineffective. Okay. Speed is not speeding up. 1 more hit and they're done for. I don't think that's necessarily true. Okay, their backup power noise has at least ended, even if the backup power is still going on. Just because it's... What happened to my PC that it became this laggy, I don't know. But it wasn't like this last time, little plants. Let's make sure our prey doesn't get away. They're not getting away, don't worry. Okay. Where did we find a rocket? Don't question it. I'm gonna fire the rocket in just because, like, it'll be quicker. Don't necessarily need to do it, but it'll be quicker than waiting. Crusher, okay. I'll take that. Plenty of scrap. Right, so with the extra scrap I can do that, which will allow us to bring the Crusher online. That's 140. That I will accept. Right, so we take that offline. Then we're never going to use the blaster. We've got no rockets. So, I mean, I'll keep the rocket there just in case we get some. Now we can bring that online. Then we just need one more for that. Right, you go healer before we go to the next sector. Everyone else is looking good. Which would I rather have, shields or engine? That is the question. Both, clearly, but... Okay, it's a peony. You know, we'll buy the thing when we get the chance. For now, we're moving along. No one in the sector's heard about what we just did. How bad we were playing. Those space stations. We have to go to Peacock? Okay. To Peacock, and then we will think about things. We can skip a NIF. Which we might do. The black hole. Transport a criminal for a fee. Okay. Sure. Give me the money. I will transfer the prisoner. So where? A different sector. Okay. We're never going back to that. A blockage in the mine. Oh. There was something we could have done back there. Well. I'm going straight to Titha and then to Homer. We need food. We need rockets or things. Accept the task of transporting the ships. Okay. Coupier. New stock of plane chips. Okay. Yeah, sure. Give me the plane chips. Everyone needs chips. We need burgers, actually. Burgers and rockets and everything good. Well, I mean, I guess we're going back to Peacock. Admittedly, we're going to be hungry, but we're not going into battle. We're not prepared. Approach the casino station. They haven't contacted you. Did you notify them of your arrival? That gave us some burgers, some fuel, and some money. I'm happy with that. Sure, we're going to have a face. But maybe that'll give us some rockets and things as well. Okay, the Crusher does do some damage. I forgot that. But honestly, it's not terrible. He says. Okay, we've smashed a big hole in them. We can destroy pretty good without the rockets, to be fair. Some more fuel, some more scrap, and a blaster turret, but not very good. Okay, the only other way is to go through that, which I really don't want to do. So we're actually turning back. I'm gonna go fight Popo. We're only a little better off. Wait, don't the sprinkler system work? Right, her mum. Whose mum? Your mum. Terrible joke. I'm sorry. We don't need to fully kill him. He just dies without fully killing him. Because there's something weird going on. Right, let's target there. And that will probably be good enough. I have no idea what room is on fire. So anything that is not essential and doesn't have a crew member in gets opened up. And hopefully that will put out whatever fire we have. Regrets opening every door immediately because the O2 goes offline. Lucky ticket. Don't die. Don't you dare die. Come on. Fix the O2. Come on. There we go. I know O2 is not necessary for you, lucky ticket, but it is for the rest of us. Especially as we've opened every door We're venting lots of oxygen. Okay, we're not on fire anymore, so it must have been in one of those rooms. So I will close everything back up to allow oxygen to rebuild. Okay. Especially as I want to send Leah into... Oh, we just died. Leah into heal. Well, that was not good. We died very quickly. One trade quest, one delivery quest, one earth source, one other quest. 36 jump. I'm not doing so good at this, am I? Not so good. We unlocked detect and combat laser. So, you know, we're going to have better gun. Potentially at some point. But the ship condition and the bounty, we're just not doing it. Favorite activity? None. I don't use the activities. I'm terrible. That was the ship that we came across that was teleporting things on, right? Did we have to kill the crew to take the ship? You know, just leave the ship alive but kill the crew. And there's so many weapons that we haven't unlocked. The Kerbal Bomb. So that does crew damage and system damage. There's a chance of fire, there's a chance of stun. Ignore shields because it teleports past them, but it's not really that good, is it? The Thermal Bomb creates fires. The Ragnarok was hilarious. Like, you know, if we could have actually got it to hit, 80 damage would pretty much kill most things. So that would have been really good. The Cluster Rockets doing 30 isn't terrible, but, you know, it's spread over system. There's actually lots and lots of weapons that we haven't got around to yet. But, yeah. One more go, and then I should make some foods. So... let's see if we can actually get it. I did get to the final boss after I played one more after ending it the other week, I swear. We're just not getting there this week. I guess all the extra exploration isn't really paying off as well as I thought it would. You know, I was thinking, like, if it's like FTL, extra exploration means more things, but not really paying off for us. So let's speed through. Let's go back to returning to just run into the ends. The less encounters we do, the better. Okay, send the engineer, get some burgers and scrap, we get the quest to go immediately back to where we just were. Alter Earth. Alter Earth. It's not Earth, it's Alter Earth. I'm gonna talk to the smugglers, see if we can get the weapon. Fire surprise! Oh, was it because I didn't have the money? That might be... that was a waste of money. that was trash. Can I hand you the trash weapon that you just gave us? No, you gave me that for nothing. That's always a bonus. You are a weapons operator. You're just an engineer, so you go in the shields. Avoid taking damage. Okay. That's not terrible. Now we've got someone that can actually use weapons. Popo's in this way? That's different. Okay. Normally it takes us in the other direction, but I'll take that. This is probably the harder sector. That's the problem with these as well. It's like, you know, it's not truly like FTL. You'd have choices of sectors to go to, whereas in this, it's just like you go to the one sector you're told to, and that's it. Okay, we've got a fight on our hands. It's Arachne. Right, I'm gonna let them beam over. I'm just gonna focus their weapons, even though they're not that good. You know, once they beam over, okay, we've taken one of their weapons offline. You are beaming in there, so I'm going to move you into the O2 and open this to space. Right. Wait for them to finish beaming over, of course. Hello. So now that they're over, we're going to target their things so that they can't come back. We did let them go straight to the hyperdrive, but that's fine. He's trying to repair the thing. Right, you have gone in there. How? I'm just going to send you to the door. Don't die, lucky ticket. Okay, so if they can't beam back to their ship, then you would hit the O2, wouldn't you? How? Straight back and fix that. Right, so if they can't beam back, they're going to die. Hello? Get out of there, engineer. Come on. It's not an auto fire. Fuck me. I was like, why aren't we shooting them? Okay, that's the problem. Right, you are already dead. Lee, go help fix the O2. Okay, we've got a Tachyon Ripper unlocked. We killed that guy. We got an extra Speedfire rocket. We got some burgers, some scrap. Right. That's only close all airlock. I mean, close all doors. I was going to say, it wasn't closing all doors. It only closed the external airlocks. Maybe you have to push it twice. Because I was thinking, you know, FTL has a button that's like open all doors, close all doors. Why does this not? It does. I just hadn't paid attention. Right, you've leveled up. Let's reduce your damage by 25%. Same with you. Like, the whole... I don't know if that's better than, like, reducing the damage a bit. It's kind of pretty much the same thing, in my opinion, but... you know, maybe it'll pay off, right? You are correct. You are in there. You go back. You go back. Take that offline, and then save your locations in case I hadn't. Rice. So, with 152 scrap, I can afford to level up one thing, which gives us some extra evasion, which should be good. Okay. Sure, we're going to have an extra combat, but that's fine. And it's only an unmanned ship. Like, as much as that's a waste of a rocket, potentially, he says. I just wanted to... That was definitely a waste of a rocket, because it missed. I just wanted to die as quickly as possible. You know, it was a waste, but at the same time, was it really? Okay, 30 scrap and some extra money. That's not terrible. But I also know what I did wrong about getting the weapon. You know, we didn't have the 750 odd credits or whatever you need to buy the surprise. That's where we went wrong. Okay, as soon as you go on a journey. And this is not journey. Okay, so we're going to Alphard. So we have to go through Alstratz. We're taking the most direct route this time. We're not exploring. Exploring didn't pay off for us. That nebula was looking like it was having some serious days. Okay, it's waiting to ambush. That's a lot of shields. That is a scary shit. Some big looking guns. I haven't learned the guns. You know, I'm just taking down your weapons. Honestly, I think we're just dipping. This thing we're never gonna kill. It's too strong. We will never kill that. That's Popo. Okay. We're taking him on. We don't really have good weapons at all. We've got shit. Be the battle. Yeah, that was never gonna work. Our weapon systems are damaged. Yeah. Popo. Good for you. His weapons are terrible. So we're just focusing his shields. And once our thing is online... Okay, he's gained evasion, so... Do we really want to be shooting at that point? Alright, let's vent that flame before it kills us. There's a massive hole in the hole. Yes, I'm fine with that. What we really need to care about is not dying to Popo. Has he got stronger weapons than usual? Like, honestly, if there's a hole in the room with the fire with him, that's fine. Okay, take their shields offline. Ours are offline as well, which is a huge problem. Right. I'm going to heal you up whilst we've got the opportunity. Do you have any more rockets? No. Okay, so we are stuck with these twin plasmas. If we've got no rockets, there's no point in having that online. And then that gives us extra. How the oxygen is a problem. Okay, if we can keep their shields offline, this is fine, but we are probably gonna die. Lucky ticket, go man the weapons. Honestly, like... I kind of need you back at the hyperdrive, but at the same time, we need the oxygen. Okay, we are dying here. We're not living through this. Get back on the hyperdrives. The guy was gonna die, but everything died anyway, so it's fine. Didn't go so well, huh? Not surprisingly. Okay, well, I'm gonna go make something to eat. I might be back later today, like it's a boring Sunday, but I hope you all have a nice rest of your day if I don't, and I will catch you again soon. Bye-bye.